this morning on beautiful Lake Michigan, Hammond Marina. We're holding one of our meetings, our annual meetings that we now have for CAASH charities. For those of you who don't know, Gary and Fred Behrens, which is our vice president, and Gary Ridgely, who's our secretary, started a charity knowing the fact that in this area there's a lot of people who need help. And it started off maybe with some little things that it had done during our coaching years and culminated in us saying maybe we could do more. Okay? And going around the table real quick here. Okay? We have Steve Ridgely is our secretary. Pat Montalbano, I am just been the new president for the new year coming up. We have Fred Behrens, the vice president and one of our driving forces in this charity. Don Bachman, our social committee, and of course Jimmy Blair is the sergeant of arms. What we're trying to accomplish...
Behind the camera.
Yeah, oh, I'm so sorry. And then of course Gary Ridgely, one of the co-founders of the charity, behind the cameras. For once he threw something at me and made me take the lead, but hey, that's fine. I'd like to go around the table and just ask everybody if they want to say something about the charity, why they want to be part of it, and what their goal for us is possibly be. Let's start with Fred, if you don't mind.
Sure. I think the one common denomination between all of us is, as coach, that we started this many years ago with coaching at Hammond Clark and teaching, and Steve and I were law enforcement officers. We know the need in the city of Hammond. It's tremendous. Coach Bach and I even went out to Meals on Wheels in the Maryville area, and I found that is even overwhelming how much need there is in this area. So what we're looking for and what we're driving for right now is we're looking for some more folks to get involved with us throughout all the communities that may be interested in helping us fundraise or distribute some of these things. It's pretty it tugs at your heart when you go to some of these places and have to deliver food or take things in there. It's overwhelming, to say the least. Most everybody here has been teared up when we have left some of the places we take food to or clothing or needs. So we're looking for a few more people that want to join something like this and help us out and be part of something that's really great in the community, and then we can spread it even a little bit farther and make sure a lot of people's lives are taken care of.
Hey, let's go to Steve Ridgely now. He drives in. He doesn't live in the area anymore, so he spends a great part of his time coming in from Michigan just to be part of this. So that's true dedication, and I take it as a personal compliment that he still wants to be around us guys, even though he's moved away and done other things. Coach, anything you want to say?
I just want to say we're hoping that we get some more people involved. You know, you don't have to donate money to be part of this organization, but we do need help in getting tickets sold for charity, for our charitable organization. We need help maybe distributing some of the cash out to areas that we've already done, and we'd like for you to go to our website and take a look at that and see what we've done already in just 1 year. We're hoping to double or triple that in the preceding year.
Okay, that's great. Don Bachman?
I got involved through friendships with the people involved. They invited me to join. I agree with the mission statement, helping those in need, along with volunteering for Meals on Wheels. I see a lot of it. I think the donations we've made so far have been well received, spent well. I've got a report from Meals to detail a few of the things that they've done with the money to pretty much explicitly state how many are getting help in the city of Hammond and so forth. It's been really rewarding to volunteer and see some of the things that we've accomplished.
Coach Blair?
Well, we're here to help the community and eventually expand beyond the Northwest community into like the whole state and even further than that.
We should say that Bach already volunteers for Meals on Wheels. He delivers food every week, totally at his cost, and he's agreed to help us with ours also, because we've all been friends for so long.
I would say the one driving force that's put us together pretty much is our coaching together, and whatever, you know, obviously I have great friendships with Gary and all the guys here at the table. And just think about some of the things that these guys have done for people in the area, especially coaching, helping kids turn into men, you know, helping them achieve their goals. And now it's a time that maybe we could ask. I know I don't like to ask for help in anything, but it is time maybe we could ask for your help a little bit to come here and maybe join, like you said, join our website, become part of it. We don't ask for much, just a little bit of help, and we can make this a truly, truly great experience for the people in Northwest Indiana. And believe me, the feeling of giving is greater than receiving. So, in that, we're going to wrap it up here. And once again, thanks to everybody here. And we would love to hear from you guys, and would really would appreciate your help.
Thanks.
Well, I've got one thing behind the camera that I'm going to just announce here as I pan the group. Don't forget our website. Our website is caashcharity.org. You can go on there. We try to change it, try to keep it updated. You'll be able to see what we have given so far. We've only been at it 1 year. But, you know, the first probably, 8 months of that year, we were just trying to get our feet underneath us and generate some money. And then starting in September, we've been able to give away just about $6,000 so far to about 12 or 13 different groups. And we're hoping that the new year, which started December 1st, is going to make that even greater. So, you know, the one last thing I'd like to ask each one of the guys is what their goal for 2019 might be. And I'm going to go back and start with Steve. And what's the goal for CAASH Charity as far as you're concerned, Steve, for 2019?
At least triple the amount of money we gave away. That'd be nice. I know there's so much need out here, you know, from organizations, and I don't remember the name, maybe Bach does, of the addicted children that are born, kids, you know, not kids, but infants are born. Nazareth House, going there and seeing what happens there and what those people volunteer to do, and giving money to that organization, giving money to Abused Women's Organization, which would be Haven House. But just all of those, I'd like to see at least triple.
Pat?
And probably, as being introduced as the new president, I would really love to increase the membership. Bring in some young people that have the same feelings as us, and have them with us work together to make this charity really effective in the area. We do not want to get to a point where we become ineffective and we just go away. We want this to be a sustainable charity which will continue on, hopefully way past when we're not still around.
I think that one of the big things, just echoing on that, is seeing and going to some of the places with some of the board members here. I would like to make sure that we have an extra amount of money from our fundraisers this year in count, but as they all have said, there are many needy people, and this time of year, people, especially the holidays, we seem to take care of them, but we need to think about the other 11 months out of the year when people kind of get away from the holiday spirit a little bit, I guess you'd call it, and kind of forget about the food pantries and others. We need to keep that up year round and be able to sustain it, and the only way we're going to sustain that is through drives and with some great help from people like you that may want to give an hour a month or 2 hours a month, but that's what we're looking for, and that'll make sure a lot more people are happy and enjoy their life and can function a little bit. People get hard, fall on hard times, and we've been able to help some out of it, and they've gotten back on their feet and made it. So my big goal is to find those, sustain ours, as Coach said, and make sure we can help them 12 months out of the year, not just once or twice a year.
I'd like to reiterate what Pat said. getting some younger folks involved. Look at the ages of the guys that are here. All service organizations around are having trouble getting younger members, active members. We're the same. We need some youth help. I'd also like to see the contributions sustained, being able to continue what we've been doing, but number one is trying to get younger help.
None of us gets paid for any of this, so everything we make goes back to the community. And we hope to bring in a lot more.
Pat, what about, have we had any substantial donations in the first year that you can recall or let the people know about?
One of the coaches that we had the pleasure of coaching with back earlier in the years is from Kevin Tallman, and his father-in-law, I don't know his name, I'm so sorry, but he contacted us and said, is there any way we can do it? It was a foundation, so the foundation's job is basically to help other charities out. It's not like they try to give it to the people, they let us distribute it. Well, Kevin Tallman went to his father-in-law and went through and asked about our charity, and we described what we're trying to do. And what happened was, they had a board meeting and they allotted us $5,000 towards our charity. And we were happy as heck. And then, on top of that, he had said to us, this may be not a one-time thing. This could be something that we could possibly do year after year. So that foundation, Gary, what's the name of the foundation?
Neal Foundation. Gary Neal is the father-in-law.
Okay, the Neal Foundation. What a great job they do, obviously. And we were so happy to accept that money and spread it around. They're from this area, so they were really pleased with what we're trying to accomplish.
And then the last thing, just so that they know, Pat, you're talking about membership. It doesn't take much. We don't ask a lot. What we need is an email address. They can get a hold of one of the board members. Get a hold of them, tell them what it is. We'll put it into the computer if that's the case. But you can actually go on to our website and you'll be able to get in there. Bach?
And remind folks that it's CAASH with 2 A's.
Absolutely.
I've had a couple of people say I can't, or whatever they found with 1 A is not us. So it's got to have 2 A's for CAASH.
CAASHcharity.org.
Yes, and the CAASH charity is a mnemonic, Pat, and it's what, Clark?
Well, right now it means Clark, athlete,
Alumni?
alumni, sports heroes.
Right.
Now that Clark part is because right now most of the people involved their Clark. We would like someday maybe to change that to coaches.
Okay.
So that we can expand this charity, not to just be associated to one educational institution, but for all the schools in the near areas. We would love coaches to help wherever they're from. And then, anybody else have?
I just want to say that we are extremely hardworking and we need your help. That's what it's about. We're lucky. We do have some great people that are with us, and if we're going to make this work, it's going to be because of the people that are out there helping us. And if you can, if you have an idea, we're open to ideas. It's not like this is a Clark only, and that's the one thing that we've had in the past. People have thought that the only thing that we're talking about are Clark people. That's not. It starts out with Northwest Indiana, but it could be somebody from Denver. It could be somebody from Hot Springs, Arkansas. It could be somebody from Florida. That's what we're looking to do, just to help the people. Anybody else? Nope. Thank you very much for listening. Pat, great job.